Remember when BTS said these lines? When Namjoon said, even if you're not perfect, you're limited edition. When Jin said, you're the one who needs to acknowledge your effort. When Yoongi said, you were born to be real, not to be perfect. When J-Hope said, if you won't work hard, there won't be good results. When Jimin said, never give up on a dream that you've been chasing almost your whole life. When Taeyang said, you're too young to let the world break you. When Jungkook said, you need to feel the cold to understand the warmth. And you know what? I felt all of that. Remember when Kim Namjoon said these lines? When he said, if you want to love others, I think you should love yourself first. When he said, there's no need to live your life based on the standard of others. When he said, focusing on the present and doing my best to live tomorrow and the next day are the only things I can do now. The future is the future because it hasn't arrived. And when he said, I'm like a surfer. First, you just paddle and fall off the board, but as time goes by, you can stand up on the bigger waves. And you know what? I felt all of that. Remember when Jin said these lines? When he said, one day I will leave my 6 beautiful flowers and million butterflies. When he said, the pain you've been feeling can't compare to the joy that's coming. When he said, have confidence in your face from the moment you wake up. When he said, your presence can bring happiness. I hope you remember that. And when he said, allow yourself to take it easy. Take one step at a time. And you know what? I felt all of that. Remember when Min Yoongi said his lines? When he said, life is tough and things don't always work out well. But we should be brave and go on with our lives. When he said, I hate those moments after crying where I sit there emotionless. When he said, I want to become a good person, but how can I become a good person to everyone? When he said, no amount of guilt can change the past. And when he said, I live because I can't die. Nothing is more miserable and lonely than not having something you wanted to do. And you know what? I felt all of that. Remember when J-Hope said these lines? When he said, you are the leader of your own life, and chant over and over again, I can do it. When he said, I hope we can be one another's hope in times of trouble. When he said, know that the pain will pass, and when it does, you'll be stronger. When he said, even when this rain stops, when the clouds go away, I stand here just the same. And when he said, don't ever make decisions based on fear. Make decisions based on hope and possibility. And you know what? I felt all of that. Remember when Park Jimin said these lines? When he said, no matter how hard it is right now, think of what the result will make you feel. When he said, there is beauty in everything, just not everybody sees it. When he said, once your heart is moved, it will develop to something better and positive. When he said, be what you want to be, not what others want to see. And when he said, sad people are like the rain because they're no longer crying alone. And you know what? I felt all of that. Remember when Kim Taeyang said these lines? When he said, I am not good at speaking English, but I can love you. When he said, I love you more than yesterday, but less than tomorrow. When he said, I'm going to give you as much strength as I can to my power. When he said, I left a purple balloon in your dream, look it up. And when he said, I want my child's first word to be army, not dad. And you know what? I felt all of that. Remember when Jeon Jungkook said his lines? When he said, without anger or sadness, you won't be able to feel true happiness. When he said, I act like I don't care, but deep inside, it hurts. When he said, if you're not mad or sad, you won't know you're happy. When he said, there are days where I can't stop hearing my mistakes over and over and over. And when he said, to the world, you may be one person, but to one person, you may be the world. And guess what? I felt all of that.